I found the story itself very compelling. It really spoke to me. It definitely falls under the fiction genre. However, to me personally, it reveals, I guess, so much of reality, especially in light of the believer's walk with God, with the Father. So, Louis, in your own words, where the story aspect, where does the story come from, and how much of it, if any, of it relates back to your own journey with God, your own walk up to this point?
Yeah, it's a complex question, or a complex answer. At least I'm going to try and make it simple. In my work as a doctor, I'm regularly confronted with trying to make complex biological functions acceptable to my patient, to make it understandable to him. And I found stories a very nice vehicle to do this. It's very disarming and it's very non-threatening, and we start telling stories. And in a similar way, a friend of mine once approached me and he wanted to have my views on a theological issue. So before I knew it, I told him a story. I just fell back on a story, and the story was about this guy that was in an interrogation room, and there was this one-directional mirror in front of him, and he knew that there was something or someone behind this mirror, but he couldn't see that other person. He couldn't see that room. And then he got frustrated because the only thing he could see was his own reflection in the mirror, and that is where the story of Treasured was born. In that little narrative that I had to use and obviously develop to what the book is now. So is this autobiographical? Is this my story? I've been asked that story or that question many times. Many people want to know, who's read the story, want to know, but is this your story? Is this about Louis? And at first, and only recently, like in the past week, I actually accepted that, yes, it is my story. It's autobiographical, but it's not about my life. It is about my window. It is about what I see and the way that I see the Father, and how I've made this story to be able to explain complex things about the Father to myself and then to everyone who is willing to listen.